What's good, YouTube? We back in the basketball trenches with some more good content, and today we got another banger. All right, this has been trending for the last couple days so far. I would say the last 4 days, but it's such a crazy situation because given a circumstance, had this been done by anybody of a specific stature, or let's just say a specific complexion, that 10-year sentence would have been a 3 to 5. 2 years, maybe 2.5 tops, white collar crime. So for those who don't remember or don't know of this individual, or is too young to know of this individual, Terrence Williams, and along with Keon Doolin and Allen Anderson, were arrested earlier last week, for committing a healthcare plan scam, I guess, revolving around the NBA. Now, this is crazy because, like I said, had this been done by anybody else, the sentence probably would have never been so harsh. But more so, though, this was done to make an example. And before we go into the details, I just want you guys to like, comment, subscribe, click that notification bell to stay up to date on all content, and stay plugged in like an extension cord, man. You know how we bumming. Basketball trenches, man. We sliding, baby. We sliding. But yeah, man, my boy Terrence Williams. I remember Terrence Williams so vividly because of NBA Live on the New Jersey Nets, the specific team that they got in this photo right here. I remember him from the New Jersey Nets. And it's crazy, right? Let's go into the situation. It's crazy because you would have never thought, like, these players, they finish with their careers and they be active, bro. They be active trying to get them a bag, chase them a bag. I ain't even gonna lie. But let's go into it, though. Former first-round NBA draft pick is sentenced to 10 years in prison for $4 million healthcare fraud. Let's zoom in a little bit so we can get a good look at this. So New York AP, a federal judge, this is by Larry Neumeister, and this was uploaded on August 3rd. So like I said, this situation is 4 days old now at this point. 5 days old. It's now August 8th. A federal judge sentenced a former first-round NBA draft pick to 10 years in prison Thursday, saying that he used people's skills to entice others to aid his $5 million healthcare fraud after he frittered away substantial earnings from his professional career. Frittered away. He earned his bag, and y'all drafted him in the first round. Like, what else you thought? And it's crazy, though, because look, 36. He's 36 out the NBA. Terrence Williams, 36 of Seattle, was also ordered to forfeit more than $6,500,000 and to pay $2.5 million in restitution for ripping off the NBA's health and welfare benefit plan between 2017 and 2021. With the help of a dentist in California and doctors in California and Washington State, profits were generated by claims for fictitious medical and dental expenses. Prosecutors said fraudulent invoices created by the medical professionals were processed by other people whom Williams recruited to defraud their plan, which provides health benefits to eligible, active, and former NBA players and their families. So my boy got the bag from the NBA, said toodaloo, and then got into the white collar crime. Immediately grabbed his best professors, best doctors, best dentists, whoever he could get on his team to make sure that this fell through. I ain't gonna lie, smart man, because the amount of money they made off that, big. You weren't yet another player who frittered away substantial earnings from the period of time when you were playing basketball professionally. Judge Valerie E. Caprani told him, you should have had enough money to be set for life, but you don't. See, this is the thing about the NBA, though. And this is why most players, when they get their bag from the A, they make additional investments so that they can have recurring investments on the side that's producing a specific amount of income for them. That's what smart people do. Smart people make their money work for them so they can get richer. We see Shaq do it. LeBron does it. Wade even did it. A lot of players do it. These endorsements and all these different things that you see, all a part of a bigger business deal. Williams was picked number 11 in the 2009 draft, what was then the New Jersey Nets. Good old times. Before his career ended in 2013, he played for the Nets, Boston Celtics, Houston Rockets, and the Kings. See, I don't remember these other teams, but I do remember him on the Nets, though. Williams had pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit healthcare and wire fraud and aggravated identity theft in a case that resulted in criminal charges against 18 former NBA players. 18 former NBA players was involved in this? Damn. So far, 13 have pleaded guilty to the charges. Of those who have been sentenced may have received time served or probation, meaning they didn't have to go to prison. At least 10 of the ex-players paid kickbacks, totaling about $230,000, to Williams, authorities said. For the most part, the ex-players charged had journeyman careers playing for several different teams and never reached anywhere close to the enormous stardom or salary that top players command. Players like LeBron James, you're talking about the Chris Pauls and the Kawhis and the big dogs of the NBA right now. Still, the 18 players made a combined $343 million during their on-court NBA careers, not counting outside income, endorsements, or what any may have had made playing overseas. This is crazy, though, because AD just signed a 3-year deal for $62 million per year. That's almost half of this amount. It's more than half of this amount for one player now. And it took 18 mother lovers in the league to combine and make $343 million at that time. 2009, 2008. What a difference in income, bro. That's crazy. I just had to pay attention to that. Before the sentence was announced, Williams choked up repeatedly as he blamed his crime on stupidity and greed and said he regretted that his incarceration will keep him from his 6 children, 2 of whom are now adults. I 1,000,000% take full accountability for my role in this case, he said. He added that he came to court humble and humiliated as he blamed his turn toward crime and part of an opioid addiction that developed after he took painkillers to cope with the pain of lingering injuries from his professional career. The judge, though, said it appeared that he used his big personality to lure friends and others to join him in a scheme to steal money because he didn't want to seek legitimate employment. Well, if he got friends that's like in these fields, then I'm guessing it's legitimate, right? They legally licensed to work in these fields. She said his behavior was extortionate, and aggressive. Oh, you guys could drop a comment below and let me know what the hell this means. And his motivation, she said, she added, was greed. So he was motivated by greed. You think first and foremost about yourself, not others, Caproni said. She said she was going to require him to participate in a program that teaches how to manage money. As for what happened to his NBA earnings, she said, my guess is it was just frittered away on stupid stuff. And that's what most people do when they get a bag, you know, if they're not financially educated. U.S. Attorney Damian Williams said the defendant, who played for Louisville in college, recruited medical professionals and others to carry out a criminal conspiracy and maximize illegal profits. Williams not only lined his pockets through fraud and deceit, but he also stole the identities of others and threatened a witness to further his criminal endeavors. For his brazen and criminal acts, Williams now faces years in prison. Now, boy was on demon time. Williams has been incarcerated since May 2022 when prosecutors alleged that he sent threatening phone texts to a witness in the case. This is crazy, bro. Like I said, this is crazy. The fact that it took 18 dudes to make $343 million in the NBA is crazy, bro, because they got players making that in 3-4 year contracts now. Jaylen Brown just signed for a big bag and said he was going to rebuild Black Wall Street. And I'm still waiting to see that happen. But you guys could let me know in the comments below what 18 players you thought that was. I ain't even going to lie. I got a good 12 off the top of my head who I believe could have been involved, but I ain't dry snitching on this microphone. We could get this conversation started in the comments below, or you can hit me on Facebook, the Basketball Trenches. Let's get something started over there. Drop a comment. Let me know what y'all think about this one. Crazy situation, man. These NBA players need some type of money management courses or classes so that stuff like this don't go down. Even though it's almost 20 years from then. Oh, sorry. About 11 or 12 years from then. Almost. Maybe fit, around there. It's still something to learn from. Manage your money better so that you don't fall into the urge of temptation and do some stupid shit. And then throw away such a good life like Terrence Williams did. 10 years in prison is not worth that specific amount of money. And even if you do, make sure you get some assets so that when you come home, you got a bag waiting for you, man. Like I said, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, click that notification bell, and stay plugged in like an extension cord to Basketball Trenches. Let's get it.